Hi, from Gabriele of Staticalmo, the statistical consulting service that helps your small company or organization to practice statistical hygiene, spreadsheet tidiness, and to take more rigorous decisions thanks to various domains of statistics. Today we have a case that deals with a company that makes kits and they want to track the time employees spend making each kit. They don't provide the reason for this goal, and this is a problem. They want to run the report for different time periods and they want to see the time tracking for different features, and again they don't explain why. They provide an example that you see in the background that someone else analyzed. They used pivot tables and even them are not sure this is the correct direction. First of all, let's see the raw data. And the first observation I have is that we don't have a data documentation, something that I repeated also in other occasions. And for these columns, this is not a problem to not have the data documentation. For this one, yes. How do you track this? Do you have a sensor? Do you have a form that each employee compiles? Do you have other ways? Because depending on the answer, also the analysis can change. For example, if it is an automatic measurement, we can use a data engineering approach to do something else that I explain in a while. Let's go to see what the other person did in terms of the analysis, because this is not the first time that a company asks for an analysis after another person worked on it. And my idea is that they did something extremely standard, so I would even say a bit scamish, because they did a lot of calculations I find useless, and they probably did this because who did this post didn't specify the reasons. So some people, when they don't see a reason, they go for the default solution, and as anticipated, this is a correct suspicious, and they basically asked for a statistical quality control. The person who did the analysis was a bit near to this aim, because after you have the average, you compute the standard deviation and you can do control charts that belong to a methodology called Six Sigma. So as you can see, this wrong solution came from the forgivable lack of lexicon of the company. For example, it's very easy to implement a pipeline of a real-time control chart that uses sensors data as input. To conclude, you can notice that not knowing the technical word, that is again statistical quality control, control chart, and Six Sigma, literally became an opportunity cost for the company, because they already spent money on useless pivot tables. And if you too have suspects that some analysis you did or somebody else did don't actually answer the questions you had, you can contact me and we can see together what I can do for you. Bye, and see you the next time.